My name is Kiran Suryadevara, and the article given to me was Protection by Face Masks Against Influenza A, H1N1 Pandemic 2009 virus, also referred to as H1N1 virus on Trans-Pacific Passenger Aircraft 2009. This article discusses if wearing a face mask was associated with a decreased risk for transmission of H1N1 in passengers on a long-distance flight, in particular the Trans-Pacific aircraft traveling from New York, Vancouver, Hong Kong, Fuzhou. To be honest, I did not encounter any challenges with respect to my article. I think this article provided a very straightforward representation of this research study design, which is quantitative, observational, analytical, case-controlled study. Observational because there was no randomization done. The study was conducted for passengers traveling specifically on a trans-Pacific aircraft. Analytical because they were looking out for a relationship between exposure and outcome. Here, exposure means exposure to the virus, and outcome, which is whether wearing a face mask was a protective factor against H1N1 infection or not. And case control because the study was to evaluate if the passengers were exposed to the virus after they traveled on the aircraft. They studied 9 case passengers who were infected with H1N1 and 32 asymptomatic control passengers. Then they went back in time to see who, how, and when they were exposed to H1N1 and if passengers were wearing face masks or not. Unfortunately, none of the 9 case passengers were wearing face masks, and hence the odd ratio was 0 with 95% confidence interval. There were several limitations to the study, like the most important evidence, like the source case passenger was not known. Types of face masks were unknown. And it's a poor quality study design, and authors recommended a more comprehensive intervention study to accurately estimate the protectiveness of face masks. I read 3 articles in my group, and 2 out of 3 were easier to identify the research design. I still am having a difficulty in understanding the study design for the article Continued Evolution of West Nile Virus, Houston, Texas, USA 2002 and 2012. So it threw me a bit whether it is an analytical cross-sectional or descriptive cross-sectional study design. I'm sure I will have a better understanding by the end of this course. So thanks for watching.